Certain EDC and other products can provoke a strong reaction from people. Are you considering adding tools with the USA flag design or something similar? Well, let's explore whether displaying the flag on EDC items is a matter of personal preference, an expression of patriotism, or a marketing tactic employed by companies. Hello, this is Haku EDC, and this is Saturday's Subject. The practice raises questions about authenticity, especially when many of these products are manufactured overseas. For me, this disconnect between the symbol and its origin is somewhat troubling. For instance, several companies I generally admire release flag branded items. And here's a few of them, like Olight, Roxxon, Victorinox, and Inuit. That's just a few of them. For me, and I like these products, I like these companies, and I like what they do with their products, with this one exception. For me, this disconnect between the symbol and its origins is somewhat troubling. As I stated, yet these products are frequently not made in like the US. This inconsistency triggers a sense of oxymoronic stuff or irony and discomfort. What does this mean to buy patriotic items if they're not domestically produced? Before I get a little deeper into that, I'm an American flag guy. I like the flag. I fly the flag. But generally speaking, what happens to the flag inside the country, the United States, is not something that bothers me. I know that people do crazy things with the flag, and some stuff, like I stated, that they do upset me. But most of the stuff does not. I'm trying to figure out why this upsets me more than anything else. Just to be clear, some of these things are pretty close to a violation of the U.S. flag code. This code, which provides guidelines how the flag should be treated or displayed, can be often overlooked when these designs make their way onto everyday items. In front of me is an American flag book, and it's a children's book, but there's hundreds of books about the American flag that tells you how to display the flag, how to fold the flag, when the flag should be used at half-mast, etc. Even with that, when it's being displayed, simple things can be overlooked, and especially when they get part of designs of sort of everyday carry items. I will give a link to the flag code, a PDF link, in the description below. Yet many products with flag motifs either skirt these guidelines or outright disregard them. To complement matters further, some items are sold with slight modifications to the flag design to make sure that they're in compliance or not really an American flag design, and such as they will change the number of stars. You will see some that have 5 stars, 6 stars, 12 stars, or the number of stripes. You will get a lot of them that will have like 15 stripes or 11 stripes on them, or some other weird number of stripes. But they will try to push this patriotic piece that you're buying a piece of the American flag. This allows them to bypass legal restrictions while still being marketed as patriotic wear. These changes make the item permissible. To me, they dilute the symbolic value of the flag itself. And that kind of triggers me. Let me just give you personal aside here that underscores kind of what my issue is or what's happened to me. Once I was labeled unpatriotic for criticizing a flag made in China. And I'll get back to that in just a second. This incident escalated to like the point where cops were called and I received a citation. I did go to court. I was found not guilty by the judge, but you spend time in court. What really saved me is my knowledge of the flag. This experience compounded my frustration with the commercialization of patriotic symbols, especially when their production contradicts the ideas they are meant to represent. It's worth noting that an estimated 1/3 of U.S. flags flown on, on and in state and local buildings are not made domestically. Only one state mandates that all American flags sold within its state are American made. So you could go to places like Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, Oregon, and you could look inside their schools, their government buildings, their courts, and about 1/3 of those flags are not manufactured within the U.S. Now, should flags used by government all be mandated to be made in the U.S.? I think so. Is that anti-capitalistic? Yes. Is that anti-commercialism? Somewhat. But I feel okay with that. If those measures were done, that would reaffirm, in my mind, the value of the flag, both as a symbol and aligning it with what people there are talking about. Ultimately, this is your money. You choose to spend it, it's up to you. Whether you worked hard for it or not, it is your money. And I just want to repeat that. So let's be clear about that. The other thing is patriotism is really a fluid concept subject to personal interpretation. This is just my view of patriotism. So yours may be different. While I may find certain aspect of this commercial practice triggering, others may see it differently. I understand that. That's one of the things that makes this country, the U.S., great. I understand that what I'm talking about is probably not relevant to many people outside the U.S., but think about the symbols within your country and how commercialized they become or not, and how that makes you feel. Now, so what are your thoughts? Does this perspective that I'm putting out today resonate, or am I overanalyzing the issue? Are there aspects of the EDC community or our consumer culture, which I'm heavily involved in that culture, that provoke similar reactions for you? Such as you're tired of things that are a certain color. You're tired of things that are representing Christmas. Those sort of things. Let's discuss those things. Please put them in the comments. As I wind this up, I just want to let you know that I have been thinking about this for a while. But right now, I felt was a good time to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it on Flag Day. I didn't want to talk about it on Memorial Day or on the 4th of July. So this was the only Saturday that I could do it. Once again, I'm just an old guy putting out my thoughts. This is Haku Dude with Saturday subjects. The subject today was things that trigger me in the commercial EDC space. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time.